So with the transfers and the Purge now completed, it's time to finally see, is this squad ready for the Premier League? Hello and welcome back to Unemployed to Legend, Club 3, Episode 7 with Norwich City. My name is Craig and coming up in today's episode, we've got the first two games of the Premier League season at home against Sheffield United and away against Aston Villa. Now, last episode we of course went through all the transfers that have been made in and out of this club, especially in our attempt to overhaul this rather mediocre squad from last season. I think I estimated around 160 million has been spent this summer, and we've taken in just shy of 100 million pounds. If you wish to go back and see any of these players, I urge you go back and watch Monday's episode. The episode is a fairly long one, but that's because there has been so much transfer activity, and to be honest with you, it was all needed. Which means that we go into the first day of the new season. If I show you this again, we had a look at this in the last episode, but we are predicted to finish 15th in the league. I'm hoping for much higher, namely top 10, even though the board are asking for, avoid relegation. I want to avoid relegation, but I want to avoid a relegation battle full stop, which is why we need to get off to a good start at the beginning of the season. Some crazy scorelines on the first day of the season. 6-0 Tottenham against Aston Villa, who are our opponents next week. Yikes. Newcastle 5-4 against newly promoted Bournemouth. That's just a mad scoreline. Even Liverpool at home couldn't get it done against Arsenal. So I didn't actually show the tactics screen in the last episode, but this is going to be the team that we're going to go with and the formation, because we ended last season with a 4-2-3-1, and it seemed to work a bit better than the 4-1-3-2 that we were using. Like the last couple of months of the season, it just did not work. So we went back to the old favourite. I say old favourite, it's a common tactic these days among Football Manager players. But this is going to be the 11 that we are going to send out. New goalkeeper Valery Nafor is starting in goal, the 26-year-old Cameroonian international. He was 25 when he joined us. He's joined us from Club Brugge in Belgium. I was about to say Birmingham. What? No, Belgium. Adaramola, Amubamidel, Novato and Durant at the base. In defence. Styles and Navarro, new wonder kid, first wonder kid of the series. Navarro is playing as a deep line playmaker at the base of our midfield. And then you have Zolis on the left wing. I decided to keep him in the end. I was going to offer him out, but in the end I thought, no, we could probably use wingers now that we're going to go back to this sort of formation. Ulysses Cantu, yes, his name is Ulysses. I love that. On the right wing, Paulo Cesar will be attacking midfielder with new striker Luka Weichel, Austrian 23 international. He will be playing as the advanced forward. So I believe that is 7 debuts, in our starting 11, which is kind of crazy. I wouldn't have actually been too surprised had we had about 10 or 11 new starters in this lineup. Such was the amount of change I was willing to put on this Norwich squad. Go out there and impress me. Yeah, you know what? Let's try and go out and make a good impression. Let's give the fans something to cheer going into this season. It does also strike me that there's a lot more new gens that are coming through in the save now, which is good to see, because that's the sort of thing that we want to see as the save progresses. Of course, this is now season 7, so 2027. More and more new gens are going to be coming through. It's going to be interesting to see the type of players that we will be able to pick up over the next few seasons, as there is a Cantu. The game just lags there a little bit. That wasn't my recording. Oh, we're off the post. Very good start. Very bright start here by Norwich. It's not over yet. Adaramola. I tried to play Solis in, but Solis was just a bit too slow. Very encouraging start inside the opening 5 minutes. We've already hit the post. I'm just hoping we'll be able to score a hatful of goals this season. That was something that we did struggle with heavily last season. But again, it's just going to be a case of a lot of experimentation, certainly in the opening stages of this season. Corner here, Cantu. Oh, that was close. Oh, Solis. I think that was just pushed over, actually. I thought he had completely missed that. I don't know who that was at the near post. I think it was Weishall, I'm not too sure. Styles of a corner, but it has just been cleared, and he just lets it roll out. I don't know why. That is a thing in Football Manager where players just literally let the ball run out when they could just keep it in and swing it back into the box. Surely that would be better because the defenders would just be pushing out. They wouldn't have time to actually recover. Whereas you've done that and they've just easily recovered. And there is the first goal of the season, Luca Weishall. Oh, yes. That makes me feel so much better about our new striker. He is our new advanced forward. He is also, it should be noted, he is 6'4", so from corners he is going to be an absolute menace. He's going to be competing with Mark Scully, of course, who, remember, he is 6'8". But we do have some very tall, beastly players attacking corners. Effectively, if the other team has a bunch of midgets anywhere in their box, they're going to get punished. They're going to get punished heavily. Right, delighted with your performance. Yep, absolutely. Let's try and bag a few more goals. We got a highlight straight off kickoff. I hope it's us actually winning the ball back here. There you go, Cantu. Paulo Cesar, who does love to drop deep. That's probably why I'm playing him as the attacking midfielder. As a deep line forward, he's not that effective. I've come to that realisation, and I think Weishall is offside there. There's a hint of offside. The arm did go up by Weishall. Let's have a look. The referee is going to VAR, and it's been awarded. Weishall with his second goal of the game. Love it. Solis with the assist. Beautiful ball here through here. Can't speak properly again. But yes, I believe it was this guy right here, Oliveira, who was just keeping Weishall onside. Let's have a look. Yeah, it was him and this guy here, Chris Mepham. It was both of them keeping Weishall onside, which I'll take. I will absolutely take that. A couple of goals on the opening day of the season will hopefully boost confidence in our new striker. And like I said, Mark Scully's going to have some serious competition this season. He's probably sitting on that bench thinking, he's quite good. Why the heck is Cesar that deep? Heavens. That is mad. If he comes deep and just links up with the midfield, well, then that's fine. If it helps us overrun the midfield, I'm all for it. Adaramola. Looking for a good performance from him today. Oh my god, Immobile. This is why he's not the ball-playing defender. He is, however, a ball-winning defender. As what a ball over. That's got some beautiful bend on it. There is Cantu. Oh, Weishall could have had a hat-trick. Oh, so close. Weishall coming very, very close to a hat-trick had the defender not blocked him off there. Solis. Styles. Cesar. Thread it through, man. Thread it through. There is Weishall. Oh, it's been blocked again. Bloody hell. There. Oh, it was offside anyway, but the defenders just shoving themselves in the way there. As I'm just looking at the condition of some of these players. These players have had a very thorough pre-season, it should be known. Done a lot in terms of like physical work with them, but hopefully that will work out well for like halfway onwards in the season, when hopefully fatigue will just not set in as much. Immobile, the biggest man who had fatigue issues right at the end of last season. We had to send him on like 3 holidays in like the last month. Sheffield United are coming forward here. Oh, they're just off the... Oh my god, just off the post. Clear. Navarro in the right place at the right time. And what is going on? Our goalkeeper showing is complacent. I don't know why. He should not be complacent after that. Cesar. Styles into Weishall. Playing it back to Immobile. Just playing a bit of keep ball at the moment. There's our deep line forward. Oh my, what a ball. I mean, it might be offside, but Navarro, what a ball. Lofted it over the defence. And Will Solis has his goal. Navarro has his first assist. What a ball this is from Navarro. Can we just have a look at this again? Have a look. There he is. Oh, dinks it. First time finish as well from Solis. Let's not take anything away from him there. Oh, yes. Oh, we've hit that point in the series, haven't we, where Wonder Kids are an absolute joy. Oh, Solis. Oh, just by the slimmest of margins. And I don't know why the game had paused itself there. And in fact, we are coming up on the 70th minute. So what we're going to do is a couple of substitutions. Cantu is looking very tired. I've just remembered Harvey Elliott is not on the bench because he did pick up a knock in midweek. So I just wanted to rest him for this one. And just looking at our defence, actually, where is Quaresma? He is there. Lovato is feeling a bit complacent. I don't really want that, so he's going to come on. Quaresma is going to come on for Lovato. That partnership from last season. I just want to give Quaresma as well a bit more game time this season. He only joined us in January, so obviously he's still getting used to being in our squads just overall. But I'd like to give him that opportunity and just see how it goes. Right, final substitution we are going to make is going to be Styles coming off. And Caceres, where is... Oh, Pereira, he's also injured as well. Good grief, yeah, he should be back. Maybe for the Aston Villa game, but I'm not too sure. But we're going to bring Caceres on in that central midfield role. He can just slot in nicely and just hopefully keep things ticking over. Sort of in our midfield in terms of like winning the ball back. A central midfielder is like an all-rounder, effectively. So hopefully Caceres will be okay for that. Unless we just switch him to being a ball-winning midfielder. There's Quaresma and Omobamidel just linking up there. Beautiful stuff. Navarro, Cesar. Navarro's 18 vision. We certainly saw that for that assist. Oh, well kept there by Solis. Thread it through. There's Weichel. He's on a hat-trick. He gets a first-day hat-trick. Oh, what a signing this man could turn out to be. Solis and Weichel linking up so well in this game. I think that's the second time they've combined for a goal. So Solis' second assist of the game. Weichel's third goal of the game. And Solis also has a goal to his name as well. Oh, this squad. Please let this be the pattern for the season, because I will absolutely love it. We're going to praise the team. I think that's the first time I've ever praised this team since I took over. That's sad when you think about it. I've not praised the team at all since I've taken over. And we are going to just do a little bit of game management. There's no point wearing these players down. Why do that when we can just hopefully see the game out? In fact, what we're going to do, we're just going to lower the lines a little bit as well. Bring it down to that standard. A wonderful start to the season. 4-0 against Sheffield United. Now, I'm very aware we did pump Sheffield United 4-0 last season as well with that mediocre squad. But it's still a very good start, isn't it? Weichel, what a performance by him. Weichel, Solis, Navarro. Well done. Now, please, let's have a good season. Let that be the good pattern for the season where we can actually score a hatful of goals. I've tried to set this team up to do that. It's about being defensive, really, isn't it? Saying that, we're one of only 2 teams who've actually kept a clean sheet on the first day of the season. So we will be back against Aston Villa, and who is hoping that we can put in another great performance and hopefully another 3 points. So it has been brought to my attention that our right winger, Ulysses Cantu, is actually a wonder kid. I didn't realise this until I did the whole training praise thing that I do before a game, and it came up, and I checked this under information, that he is actually a wonder kid. So we have 2 wonder kids in this squad. I actually never realised. It never actually came up on his scouting report when it comes up in the inbox that he's actually a wonder kid. Unless it did and I just completely missed it out. So fair enough, that makes sense. So we've got another wonder kid in the squad. That makes me very happy. It also means I'm going to be inclined to give a lot more playtime to Cantu as we go forward. In fact, just going to make sure Harvey Elliott is on the bench ahead of Lewis Potter. So the starting 11 is going to be the same team, naturally, after the 4-0 win against Sheffield United. Let's see if they can go and do something similar and get away at Aston Villa. We are playing at Villa Park for this one, so first away game of the season. Giovanni Van Bronckhorst, he's made his way up. What is it with Rangers managers becoming Aston Villa managers? Actually, outstretch the arms, carry on with your last performance. Let's pump some fists. Let's just make sure everybody is completely motivated. Lovely stuff. But you've had Steven Gerrard go to Aston Villa, of course, from Rangers in real life. Now you've got Giovanni Van Bronckhorst, who is the Rangers manager currently. Now at Aston Villa in the game. Are they trying to foreshadow what's happening in real life? Because that would actually be quite funny. Adaramola with the throw-in, playing out from the back as ever. It is actually on our team instructions these days. I've just left the preset mostly alone. The 4-2-3-1, I've made a couple of tweaks, but other than that, I just try and leave it alone as much as possible. Beautiful ball over to Cantu. Durant on the overlap, and Durant in to Reichel, just over. I think it just grazed the top of the bar on its way over. Interestingly, looking at the latest scores, that Man U Liverpool game has already happened, so the winning goal was literally after 1 minute. Crikey, what were Liverpool doing holding on for 89 minutes? Seems damn near impossible, to be honest. One thing I have noticed about this game, when you do the submission screen for the team, and what a goal, another one by Reichel, his 4th goal in 2 games, an absolute monster, really good in the air, the scouting report wasn't wrong on that. Beautiful corner in here from Callum Styles, and Reichel flicks it on towards the back post and in. Styles could be, if he continues giving corners like that, he could be getting a hatful of assists this season. I think that's his 2nd one in 2 games. Excellent stuff for the central midfielder. What I was about to say actually involves Callum Styles, because when I do the team selection, the game is heavily pushing. Oh no, 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 no. Paulo Cesar, you absolute mug. Oh. And it was all looking so promising. I put that squarely on him. First thing we're going to do is just make Lovato a central defender. Oh, you absolute mug, Cesar. That's a straight red as well, isn't it? Doesn't say what it was for. I'm going to assume it's like a very destructive tackle. Can Styles play as a ball-winning midfielder? I mean, he can. But we are just going to leave him as it is as a central midfielder. I like my all-rounded central midfielders. But the game is pushing hard for Z to be involved. Now I can actually finally say it. The game is pushing hard for Z to be involved instead of Callum Styles in central midfield as we go in half-time. 1 goal to the goods, but for Paulo Cesar, you absolute mug. Ugh. Goodness me. Luckily he was in this attacking midfield area. It's almost like we're going back to a 4-2-4 effectively. The question is, how are West Ham lining up? They're lining up the same as us, ironically. Very attacking, very attacking. I'm going to assume this guy is their defensive man. I mean, just pepper their goal with shots, because Emiliano Martinez is having a terrible, terrible day. Let's just see if we can get out of town with the 3 points intact. Paulo Cesar is going to be banned for 3 matches because of that. It's going to take about a week for that to be confirmed, but that is exactly what's going to happen. It's a good thing Sanabria is back after this game, because he's just serving his 3-match suspension after getting sent off last season, which is carried over into this season. But he finishes up that suspension today, as that was a poor ball by Reichel. Please don't get sloppy now, lads. And Watkins just giving the absolute runaround. Oh, I hate sending offs. I hate some of our players for always getting sent off. I say always. That's Paulo Cesar's 1st one, I think, and that's just off the bar. They're just ghosting through some of our players now. Right, it is the 71st minute, and we've got a few tired legs out there. Solis is going to come off for Harvey Elliott. Cantu, sorry man, you're just going to have to count. Actually, who played worse out of those two? I mean, so they've both played as badly as each other, to be honest. So Stars is also going to come off for Alex Crowell. I need a ball-winning midfielder in there. Let us have Crowell on ball-winning midfielder. That is fine. Can Cantu play in the middle? No, he can't. So Elliott can play there, actually. So I'll tell you what, we're going to save that final substitution. If we need to go a bit more defensive, Caceres will come on, and then Harvey Elliott will just go into the middle. We'll just have to sacrifice the wings and just have our wing-backs go as full-backs. Although Durant and Adaramola, oh god, they're tired as well. I thought the physical work that we did in pre-season was supposed to work. Let's just drop back to balanced as well. Let's just, you know, take it easy a little bit, as we are just coming up right on the very end of the game now. In fact, you know what? We've got 1 more substitution. What are we doing? Defense is also looking very tired. Mobamita, we're going to need him on. Wallace is not too defensive. He's too attacking for my liking. Is he? Actually, is he? He can tackle. Actually, He's very defensive, isn't he? Oh, oh God. Right, Junior. Wallace. You're gonna have to defend. You're gonna have to debut in the most defensive of circumstances. Oh heavens! What a way for Wallace to debut for us, as we are gonna have to somehow try and waste down the time as much as possible. Let's just start wearing a bit of time down. Come on, give me those instructions. Thank you very much. Regroup, hold the shape, slow the pace down. We are using every piece of game management that is humanly possible. Just drop the lines a little bit, and I'm hoping we've just managed to survive that one thanks to Paulo Cesar's stupidity. It's good that we just won with 10 men. It just shows that our backs were sort of against the wall because Aston Villa did have. I'll take that. It's always good to get a result when not playing as well as we know we can. Yeah, of course, because of where is that idiot? Paulo Cesar. Annoyance. That's also my attacking midfielder out for 3 games because he's decided to be an absolute wally. Look at that for a headline. Norwich go top of the Premier League. It says a strike from Luka Weishall, but really it was a header. Elliot has made his debut. He came on as a sub. Do not appeal. We are going to confirm that he's going to have half a week's wages fined. We're not going to appeal because it's no points. It's just going to be a 3-match ban eventually. Vicious foul. Wow. Yeah, that's going to be extended. Very well done, lads. Very well done. And that does mean that, come on, thank you very much. We are top of the league. After just 2 games, but who cares? Stop the count. We're going to win the league. Right. I don't know how long that's going to last, but it's a very, very good start to the season, which means we are going to come back. Oh, what a run in October. And you know what? That's going to be a very testing run. So here's what we're going to do. We are going to come back for the Chelsea and Liverpool matches. Why am I going to put myself through the stress of Liverpool away? God. That's where we're going to come back for. Chelsea and Liverpool in Friday's episode. If you have enjoyed this episode, make sure that you hit the like button down below and smash the big red subscribe button. And thank you all so much for the support on this series. I ask for those likes purely just so we get the video out there, we get more people involved and invested in the series. It does help the channel out and it's free to do. So thank you so much for all the support so far. And I look forward to seeing you all in the next video.